Hello my beautiful and lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan and I am super excited, a little bit stressed and all over the place about this video because I am leaving for Italy on Thursday, which is in just a couple of days. I haven't packed one thing, don't even know what to pack. Yeah, so I'm stressed. But you guys are going to come along with me to figure out what exactly I'm going to be bringing on my trip to Italy. If you're interested in seeing this video and coming along with me for this lovely adventure, think about hitting that subscribe button and post a notification bell so you never miss another video. And let's jump into some things. Now, this would not be the first packing video I've ever made on my channel. I've made many packing videos for Disney. I've made some other packing videos here and there for like when I went to my trip to Aruba. And honestly, I feel fairly confident in my packing skills. That being said, going to Europe, especially for, I think we're there for 11 full days, maybe 12 full days, I think. That's totally different. I'm not using a carry-on, but I am using a medium-sized check luggage. I think that while I've seen a lot of people say it's so much better to take a carry-on, I'm too nervous because I've never packed for something like this before, and I just want to make sure that I have a little bit of extra things that I may need, and maybe when I go to Europe again I will feel more confident and know what to do. I decided we're going to start with trying on a couple of things from Princess Polly because anything that I do not like I want to try to return before the trip. I'm not going for 30 days, so I'll be able to return it when I get back, but I don't want to have to worry about that. So if I can return anything before I go, I want to do that. So let's try on some of the stuff from Princess Polly. All right, so the first thing I have on is this top is actually from Amazon. I did order it pretty recently. It's one of those double-lined, like Skims-esque dupes. I can link it below. I have been wearing it pretty much nonstop, and I've had it for 2 weeks. But the first thing I have on is this super long, kind of crinkly, what pattern is this? Not checkered. Is this gingham? Is this considered gingham? Maxi skirt. It's super light and breathable. I was trying to find some longer skirts that I can wear, some biker shorts under, just because I didn't want to have to rely on wearing jeans because it's not super comfortable to walk around all day in when we're going to Rome and Florence especially. And also on top of that, keeping in mind that you can't show your knees and things like that in the churches, or you won't get let in, and also just being respectful. I wanted to get some longer pieces, so I have this long skirt, and I do really like it. Super cute and comfy, and I can either wear it with this top, or I was thinking maybe like a graphic tee, so I think I'm going to be keeping this. For the next piece, we have the super oversized, just like New York t-shirt. I like the color red. I thought, why not represent while I'm there? And right now I have it paired with these sunglasses and this gold clip, and I kind of like it. And I also have on this skirt that I got from Princess Polly as well. It's long, but not like all the way maxi, but it's not a mini, which is nice because I often run into an issue where my skirts are too long and they drag on the floor, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't wear heels in general, and I'm definitely not going to be wearing them in Italy. Oh, I just thought of something. Hold on. I wasn't even planning on like making the outfits as I tried these on, but how cute would these look with this outfit? The next piece is also an oversized tee. I'm not going to wear it with the white skirt because it just looks a little wild, but it says stay spicy. and I love spice, so I just thought it was cute. And again, like I can wear this even with, I mean, like I don't think I'll be wearing shorts that often when I'm there, but if I want to wear it with a pair of shorts when we go on our beach day, or even using this as a sleep shirt. We have a washer and dryer in our place in Sorrento. We're staying at an Airbnb, so I can rewash everything while we're there and basically start over with my clothes. So I do like this. I am going to keep it. On to the next one. There's only one piece left. Yeah, I didn't really get a lot, so just I think one more piece. The last piece is this little frilly, I guess it's kind of like a shirt, but kind of not, and it ties in the front. I actually have another one of these from Princess Polly in an animal print that I think I'm going to be bringing, and I just like the idea of I can wear it with the black tank top that I have underneath it right now, and if I get hot, I can take it off. If I get cold, I can put it on. And it's kind of acting as like a little bit of a sweater without it being big and bulky. So I thought that this was a good idea. And it's super comfortable. It is a little more girly, but I do like it. And then I also had got this pendant necklace from Princess Polly, and it's huge. And it doesn't really work with this outfit, or it could if I guess I raised it. But I thought it was pretty and like a statement piece, because I'm not planning on bringing a lot of jewelry, honestly, but I thought a nice little statement piece would be good. So that is everything that I got from Princess Polly. I do have some stuff coming from Amazon, I think today or tomorrow, so I can show you guys that as well. But in between then, I guess I will start on most of my toiletries and packing my personal item. So for my personal item, I typically bring a backpack, but I decided I didn't want to bring a backpack this trip. I wanted to bring more of a tote, I guess. And I was on the hunt for a tote, looking everywhere. I found two that I liked, but of course it was too late by the time I wanted to order them. So I ended up getting one off of Amazon because I did not want to buy like a base or anything like that. Not that they're super expensive, but I didn't want to buy one that was even like $100 or $150 and not end up liking it and just buying it for the purpose of the trip. So I got this one off of Amazon, and it's nice and like squishy, which is great for going underneath the seat. Has a laptop sleeve. It has a bunch of different compartments, which I can show you guys later. Has a zipper compartment. I really wanted the bag to be able to zip too. I didn't want it to stay open. And then there's also this little pouch in the front, which I don't really know what the drawstring does. I guess it's just for decoration, because this is actually a zipper pouch too. So we can pack this pretty much up together a little bit later, because I think I'm going to bring a decent number of my toiletries in this bag with me. Anything that you guys do not want to lose on a flight. Biggest thing for me is contacts. Bring them in your personal item, not even in your carry-on, because if they check your carry-on, then you have to take all that stuff out and you don't want to have to do it. So put it in your personal item. Trust me. Or else your bag will end up in the Panama Canal and you will have no contacts, no underwear, no nothing for 4 days. It's not fun. I made myself a quick coffee, and now we are going to take out all of these travel toiletries that I have accumulated for the trip / have just accumulated in general, and we're gonna lay them all out on the coffee table because I need to figure out what I'm taking and what I'm not. So we're gonna start by pulling out everything that is in this Amazon box. And no, not all of this was recently purchased from Amazon. I just am using this box and I've had it on my floor for the past couple of days, and I've been putting everything in there. Also, guys, I got my hair cut. How do you look good? Do you like it? Okay, let me know down below. Do you like the layers? Okay, I don't know what's going on with me, but first thing in here is my makeup bag. It's actually previously packed because I was just away this weekend, and I thought I would keep it all together and I can kind of rearrange things and update it as I go. But I'm gonna take all of this stuff out, lay it on here, and then start going through it. So this is what was in that lovely box. I've kind of organized it in categories essentially. So I have things that I would most likely be bringing on the plane with me in my personal item. Sunglasses that I did order for the trip because I broke a couple. I have dental floss, teeth stuff over here, razors, some like beauty hair stuff, personal items, all of that. And then I have these two cases as well. So I'm going to start going through this and figure out what exactly is going to go in my personal item and what is going to kind of like stay to the side to go in my checked luggage, which is where all of my makeup and stuff will be. I'm trying to figure out how to lay all this stuff up in my apartment as I get ready. I live in a one bedroom. I do have my little office area, but all it is my desk, and I need that to work. So I don't want to have that completely covered in things, but I'm trying to like almost make zones of different things that I need. So as I put together stuff for my personal item, where I'm going to put that, things for, you know, toiletries, where to put that, just so that everything is like kind of out of the way and organized without having to pack it yet. So I did put together some of the toiletries that I'm going to be bringing on the plane with me. Now, this is not everything that's in my personal item. I will show you guys that later once I pack it. But I did put together some of the stuff that I'm going to bring on the actual flight with me, and then everything else will go in my suitcase. I just got this from Amazon, and I'll show you what's in here. So the first thing is this e.l.f. skin kit. You can get it on Amazon. I actually ordered mine from e.l.f. and then my mom's from Amazon, but I am going to open this up and take the pieces out, but I just thought I would show you how it comes in this little pouch first. So I'm definitely going to be bringing the daily moisturizer. All of these things are great for the trip in general, and that's why I want to bring them too, so that I don't have to bring my full size. I've been really loving the Rhodes Barrier Buttercream and the Glazing Milk, but they're just too big, and I don't think it's worth me bringing them. Last thing I'm going to do is forget them, have them explode, or whatever. So we're just going to be rolling with the travel size e.l.f. situation. So we have a daily moisturizer, which I want to have for the plane, of course. Then we have the daily cleanser, which some people like to wash their face on the planes, others don't. I'm gonna bring it on the plane with me either way, and I can decide. I'm probably not gonna be wearing makeup onto the plane. I'm gonna go on with a clean face just because it is a late night, and I don't really like flying with makeup on in general. I just feel like my skin gets so dry and irritated, but I'm going to bring this on the plane with me anyway. Then we also have the little prep and hydration balm. So I'm going to bring this. You can use this on your face. I don't know if you can use this on your lips, but it's basically like a moisturizer stick. And then we also have the eye cream, which maybe I like to put this on the plane, feel a little bougie, and then also a nourishing night cream. So I'm bringing all of that, and we'll go in here. The next thing is my deodorant. Then I have this mini hairbrush, which is great because I will probably throw this in my purse when we're walking around. These disposable Colgate whisk toothpaste, toothbrushes, which is great. I'm bringing the dry shampoo with me. I'm sure I'll end up like throwing my hair up, but I want to bring this on the trip either way, and I think that I'd like to have this. And just some dental floss. And I have never bought one of these before, but I got the Touchland hand sanitizer because I just wanted to be bougie. I have a regular hand sanitizer that I'm bringing too, but I have heard it's very important to bring hand sanitizer when you're traveling to Europe. Obviously, it's important to have it when you're traveling anyway, and just in everyday life. So we got this. And then the last thing that I'm bringing in this little toiletry bag for my personal item are these shower sheets by Megababe. And I'm also bringing another thing by this brand. I'm bringing their like body glide stick. I'm not putting it in my personal item, but it really helps with chafing and things like that when you're walking around. But I got these because I thought that it'd be really nice to feel a little bit refreshed in the morning when we are getting off the plane, whether I use them on the plane or in the bathroom there. I just thought it would be nice to have these, and I'm bringing all the extra ones with me, just not in my personal item. That way, if I want to bring them, you know, I mean, like, I don't think I'm going to be sweating that much, but like, why not? And if I have any extra, I'm bringing them with me in July when I go to Disney because, yeah, it's going to be hot. So I have these as well. So I'm going to put all of this back in here. And that will be everything for toiletry wise in my personal item. I am putting all of my contacts, like I said, in my personal item as well, but I'm just going to put all my contacts in its own little case just so that they're all separate. So everything is packed up in here, which is nice. And then I started pulling some of the other things I'm going to put in my personal item as well. Personal item is pretty much done. I have everything that I showed you before. I have both of the converters that I'm bringing. I like this one because it has all different types of options. I have this little eye mask that I'm bringing. It's actually super comfortable. I'm bringing tissue. I'm bringing some Clorox Lysol wipes. I already had those. I'm also bringing these two different stands. I do have my iPad that I typically download movies on, but I also like to download movies on my phone just in case. It's always nice to have this option. So this is like a folding stand, but if you have a MagSafe, you can use this one, and this one clips on to things. So I like to just bring both. They don't take up much room because they're pretty flat. I'm also going to be putting all my electronics in my personal items. I have this little camera that I'm going to be bringing, Digi Osmo Pocket or whatever it's called that I just bought, which is right here, and all of that stuff is packed together. Other electronics, I'm bringing extra SD card, MagSafe, portable charger, extra headphones from United because I'm bringing my AirPods, which are currently charging, but I like to have an extra pair as well. Then I just have all different types of chargers, camera charger, and an extra USB-C and regular iPhone charger. It just never hurts to have extra chargers. Then I have some compression socks that I'm bringing. I gave my mom a pair as well. Then I'm bringing my Kindle, this little pouch which will have all of my contacts in them, and then my wallet and this super comfy foam headrest that you can also use for lumbar support. So that's everything that I'm going to be bringing in my personal item, in addition to my headphones and my iPad. I ended up ordering another pair of sneakers, even though we're about to leave. I thought they were really cute. So let me show you. Now, these are definitely a little bit funky, but I thought they were super fun. Flare. And it's like textured. I don't know, what do you guys think? Some people might find these very ugly. You know, it is what it is. They look like they're gonna be slightly big on me. Just eyeballing it, but let's try it on and see. Like, come on, I think that these are so cute. What do you guys think? Good morning, guys. It is not the next day, it's the day after that, so it's Wednesday, and I leave tomorrow. I have not done any additional packing because I started to freak out a little bit and ordered a couple more things off of Amazon, and they're coming hopefully today, and then I can pack all of my clothes with you guys and show you some of the things that I got. What I am going to do today, because today is also my graduation day for my master's, which has been a very long time coming, so a lot of stuff going on at once, I am going to do my nails. I did end up going to Sally's and picking out a pair of more like, I don't know, what do they call them, almond shaped nails, but I have really large nail beds and press-ons never work for me unless they're square. Like when they're that shape, they just don't work. So I got these ones from Kiss, the Real Short Everlasting, and they are a little square shaped French. I've used these a lot. I don't like super long nails, so this is perfect for me. So I'm gonna do these. And then I'm also just gonna paint my toes with gel nail polish. I don't like going to the nail salon. I've maybe been to the nail salon once, I think, since COVID. And especially in New York, it's really expensive. It's not where I choose to spend my money right now, and I don't particularly enjoy it anyway, so I do it at home. And I'm just using this Beetles gel polish in the color, doesn't really have a color name, it's just B072, but it's kind of like a light pink. And I'm just gonna put that on my toes, so we'll do that. I have a whole kit from Amazon that comes with everything that I would need. I have a little nail electric file, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna do that this morning. And then after I do that, I think what I'm gonna do is pack my toiletries and start laying out my clothing, at least, even if I don't lay out all the outfits. And then from there, I can show you what I have. But I'm definitely gonna do the toiletries because tomorrow I don't think I'm gonna put on any makeup at all. We're only going to the airport, so I won't need any of that. And aside from, you know, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, that kind of stuff that I'm gonna be needing tomorrow, I don't really think that I need to wait any longer to pack that stuff. So we're gonna do that. But let's start with the nails because this needs to happen. I cannot believe that I have actually put myself in this position, but here we are, the day I'm leaving for Italy, and I have packed nothing but my personal item for the plane. A little bit stressed. Life has been chaotic. I graduated from my master's yesterday. I had to leave earlier than I thought. I ended up doing no packing at all whatsoever. All I did yesterday was my nails, and the only reason why I did that yesterday was because I was graduating. So here we are, the day I'm leaving, and we have a lot of stuff to do. I got up really early. I did a Peloton ride because I wanted to do some sort of workout before I left, and that is the quickest and most efficient way for me to get a little workout in. But since then, I have started pulling out all of the clothes that I think I'm going to be bringing, and I have made a lot of headway on all of my toiletries and stuff. So let me show you toiletries because I think that is the next thing I'm going to pack and just be done with, because the most daunting thing is definitely the clothing and making sure I have enough pieces. At the end of the day, I can rewear. We're also in Italy. Maybe I want to buy a couple of things. So I'll be fine, but I'm still a little bit nervous. It's just crazy that I've done this. And I did end up making some sort of packing list on my phone that I've been following and kind of like breaking scheduling out for the day to make sure I get everything done. But we can do this. So let's go. I have all of my stuff out on my window ledge for my toiletries because I'm using any inch of space that I possibly can. But we can start over here. This is where I have all of my makeup. I'm trying to keep it fairly minimal. So I do have a foundation. I honestly might not end up wearing this at all, but it's just good to have. Then I have my Dibs Duo Stick. This is nice because it's just one thing. Cream bronzer, cream blush, some concealer, a little lip gloss, and then I have these two e.l.f. products that I bought for the trip. So these are miniature sizes and kind of a dupe for the Say Sunglow that I like, or whatever it's called. So that's what we're bringing. And then I'm bringing a powder bronzer, my powder for under my eyes, and a blush. I am bringing a little eyeshadow palette just in case I want it. And then for eyes, I also have my mascara, my eyebrow pencil, tweezers, and my eyebrow gel. These are the nails that I put on yesterday, so I'm also bringing those. This is a makeup remover. I really highly recommend it. It 100% melts the makeup right off, and it's very great for sensitive skin. So if you're looking for something that's not super harsh and doesn't feel like it's stripping your face, definitely try that out. Then I have my mini razor and an extra razor head, a bunch of contacts, and I am bringing my glasses on this trip as well, because you never know. And then I have a eyelash curler. Moving over here, we have some jewelry. I have just some of it in this bag right here from when I went home last weekend. This is a new purchase from Amazon. I had got another one that had a J on it, but it honestly just did not look like a J, so we got a new one. I can link this below. Super cute. It feels nice and heavy, and it's beautiful. Then I'm bringing my 2 Apple Watch wristbands just to swap them out when I feel like it. And then these bangles as well. I am bringing this little gold hair clip just to have. This is also a new purchase for my makeup brushes. And I have all of my makeup brushes right here. Now we're kind of into hair. I'm bringing a comb and a brush to slick back my hair, as well as the stick to slick back my hair. I haven't been doing this a lot recently, but I think it will be nice to have. Then back here I have my travel shampoo, conditioner, extra hand sanitizer, some styling cream, and then I do have face wash, moisturizer, and a couple of other things that you guys saw in my personal item that I'm also bringing, but this stuff is going to be going into my actual checked bag. Here is my bag for me to pack everything in, and I have some of hair ties, elastics, bobby pins like that over here. And then I just have all of my teeth related things in this bag. So I have some whitener, I have 2 toothpastes, I have dental floss, and I have my toothbrush, and then obviously my mouth guard. So this is everything that I'm bringing toiletry wise, and it feels good that I can cross this off. I forgot to say I am bringing this face sunscreen as well, but feeling good. Gonna get this packed, check the stuff off the list. I had a few other miscellaneous things that I did want to bring, so I just threw them in here. I have extra tissues, my Body Glide, the Downy spray, the extra pair of compression socks, and boob tape. Always gonna need that, and the extra shower wipe. So all of this is in here, and I'm also just putting this bag, which has all of the toothpaste, razors, all that stuff in here as well, just so that it doesn't take up any extra room. And this stuff is all packed and ready to go. Medications and stuff my mom is bringing, so I am not worried about that, but all of this is done. We're good. I'm gonna check it off my list. I literally had ChatGPT help me write my packing list and help me figure out. I'm like not really doing a capsule wardrobe. I'm like borderline doing capsule wardrobe. Like I said, this is the first time I'm going to Europe. So this might not be the most educational video, but we're trying, and so much fun doing this all the day that you're leaving. Come on guys, seriously, it's so fun. Okay, so All the toiletries I have pretty much checked off. You can't even see that. That's fine. Hair stuff I've checked off. The only other thing that I'm trying to figure out hair-wise is if I want to bring my heatless curlers. I think I might if I have room. Honestly, it squishes down pretty well. It's pretty light, so I don't see why I wouldn't bring them. Just because I probably won't do my hair while I'm there. Honestly, I was debating bringing my wavy talk brush, whatever you call it. I don't know why I went like this. Wavy talk brush. Because if it breaks, it's not that big of a deal to me. I can just get another one. Not that I wanted to, but look at where we are, guys. We're packing the day and leaving. I did not prepare for this as much as I should have. I spent so long preparing the itinerary, and now I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so all of that is done, and I want to move on to the clothes. It really stinks that today is so gloomy, because it's not the best lighting for filming, but it is what it is, and at least I'm leaving, even though I think it might rain when we're in Italy, so there's that. But let me show you all of the clothing that I have pulled out from my closet, have ordered on Amazon. We'll probably try some stuff on because I'm trying to make outfits in advance so I know what I'm doing. And then I just threw in a load of laundry. It's almost done, but I had to do laundry for socks, underwear, bras, that kind of. All right, here it all is. I don't know if I'm bringing all of it. I don't know if I'm bringing some of it and adding different pieces, but this is where we are right now. I have 3 skirts and a pair of shorts. I have a couple of matching sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 dresses. I have this little shawl. I have these 2 longer sleeved kind of sheer tops, as well as a little cardigan. You can definitely see that there's a common print theme here. Not purposeful, it's just what I like. I have a couple of different tops over here, basic ones. These are pretty much all tank tops, and then 2 tube tops, and I thought that I could kind of layer them with these tops, and then I also have this little leather jacket that I think I'm bringing. I did throw in a pair of jeans. These are so super duper soft from Gap. Definitely recommend. I can try to find the kind of pants they are, but I am going to bring jeans. I know everyone says you're going to be walking a lot. Don't wear jeans. Be more comfortable, like linen pants and things like that. Am I crazy? Am I the only one who finds linen clothing kind of like itchy? I don't know. I at least do. We also have 3 graphic tees that I'm bringing. And then these 2 little button downs. This one's denim and actually a short sleeve. And then this one is a long sleeve. Thought that I could layer those as well. I'm honestly feeling pretty good about this. Like I said, I need to figure out the outfits exactly, which I think I can mix and match most of this stuff. It's very similar color themes we have going on. But I am going to try a couple of things on and just make some hard cuts and final decisions. I just put on the first outfit, which is just a black tube top and this maxi skirt, which you guys saw earlier. But I think what I'm going to do is actually take pictures of myself when I try these on and just like in my mirror. So that way I can easily know like what goes with what and just grab outfits in the morning and not have to worry about trying to mix and match while I'm there. I guess this is kind of the point of a capsule wardrobe. You know that a lot of the pieces go together, but I feel like this is a good plan. So I'm gonna take some pictures while I do this so that I can keep track. I'm actually taking a quick break. It's a little while later. I don't even remember the last clip, if I'm being completely honest with you. I just feel like I've been going a mile a minute. I'm all over the place and I'm hungry. I'm tired. Speaking of hungry, I'm having a pliable. I feel like I have a pliable in like 99% of my videos. I just like them. But I am sitting down eating this and downloading movies on my iPad, and I was laughing because I was like, wow, like Disney Plus is recommending like movies that I really love. Like all of these are so good. And then I realized it's just the watch again. Like, it wasn't being curated for me. I already watched them. So, that was funny, but now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna watch. I downloaded Luca because I thought, why not? Why not download Luca and watch it? I just realized I have a bunch of other movies already downloaded on here. I have Big Hero 6, but I think I watched that already. So I'm gonna delete that. Sound of Music, I watched that already. I mean, this was a while ago, but Princess and the Frog, I'll leave. High School Musical 2, I'll leave. I added Finding Dory and then Bedtime Stories, which is an Adam Sandler movie. But I think I'm good on Disney. I have the Disney Hulu combo, so you can't actually download the Hulu movies onto your laptop. But let's see what else I can download. And then after this, I started putting all the clothes on the bed. I'm almost done there, and I can show you basically the rest of the stuff that I'm going to be packing. We can get out my bag, start putting everything in the bag. I have some other of my electronics charging, so it's really just wrapping things up. I feel like this video is so chaotic and all over the place, and again, I'm sorry it's not been super probably informative, but what I can do when I get back is kind of share what I wore, what I didn't end up wearing, what I used, what I didn't, what I needed, which I wish I had, that kind of thing, because I'm sure that would be more helpful than this. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far, and if you've made it to this point, do they have a lemon emoji? Because we're going to Sorrento. If they have a lemon emoji, comment it down below. If they don't have a lemon emoji, comment a different emoji. I don't know. Guys, I'm so tired. Okay, let me finish eating, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Official progress has been made. I have all of my stuff laid out. I am bringing 3 maxi skirts. I have this matching set. It's not even a matching set, it's just a set. It's a skirt with this little top, which I thought could be cute. This I actually got from Amazon. It's a matching set with like these pants and this angled tube top, and it's really cute, but more on the comfortable side without looking too comfortable, if you know what I mean. Over here I have all of my tops and shirts and things. So this is all of the tank tops. So I have a black one, a black tube top, a bodysuit, and then also a like kind of a corseted top. I have a brown basic tank, and then this kind of corseted strapless top as well with some polka dots. I showed you guys the 2 fun tops I'm going to be wearing. Both of these are from Princess Polly. I showed you this one in the try-on, but they have like a similar style, so I'm bringing those for layering, which will help kind of change up the outfits, but also if I'm a little chilly. Then I'm bringing this, which I might also use as my kind of cover up, and then the denim short sleeve button down. I have 3 little graphic tees. This one's from Amazon, is more baby tee, and then these 2 from Princess Polly, which I showed you. This is a new faux leather jacket that I got from Amazon. I liked the way it fit right above my waist, or like right at my waist. Makes it a little bit more flattering, especially with wearing some of these full long skirts. And then if things have to go, these will be probably the first things to go. This is a matching set, and then this is also a matching set that has a skirt and a blazer. On this side, I have a pair of jeans that I showed you, denim shorts, and then I have 3 dresses. I have this long white one that's a little bit more full and fancy. I have this white one with the floral pattern. And I'm excited to wear that. And then I have this little romper. So that's all the clothes that I'm planning on bringing. I might end up adding stuff as I pack it, but I think that if I go with just this, I will be more than okay. I also have 2 sets of pajamas and then 2 bathing suits, but I think that's really all I need. And I'm gonna start to put everything into the packing cubes. I think I'm gonna end up bringing this linen dress, which you guys can't tell what it looks like at all. The weather is mostly mid-70s, but I think when we're in Sorrento, it's going to be slightly cooler, which is why it's kind of throwing me off. I didn't go like super summery with my clothing because it's really not going to be that hot when we're there. And yeah, I didn't want to I wanted to make sure that I had layers and all that stuff. But I might bring this too because it's relatively small to pack. And then I also have this dress, which is, I think, very pretty. If I can, okay, it's like all inside out, but it's kind of like a mesh with these little bows that go here and here. So I'm gonna bring this as well. I'm just nervous, guys. But let's start putting this stuff together.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark.
Here is the suitcase that I'm using. It's honestly really not that big. It's bigger than I carry on, but it's not nearly as big as my old white suitcase that I used to use. But my grandma gave me this. It's one of her old ones. I did buy a new large suitcase though. I'm just not taking it with me. So we're no longer dealing with the falling apart one. But I'm using this bag. So I'm gonna start to pack things out here and see how things fit, and that way I can start editing things out of the suitcase if I need to. And I want to make sure that I'm weighing it before, also just to make sure that it's not too heavy. But there's nothing fancy with the suitcase. It's just a hard shell, and that's literally it. A few other miscellaneous things that I am bringing. I'm bringing a bunch of sunglasses. I'm gonna wear them every day, all day, so I have a bunch that I got off of Amazon. I can link them below. And then I'm just bringing 2 different crossbody bags. I have this black Valentino one, and then this one just from Amazon. I don't really think I need anything crazy. And then for shoes, I'm going to do these Sam Edelmans that I showed you guys. These Steve Madden shoes that I think will be good for at dinner and things like that. I'm bringing these because they're my tried and true. They're super comfy, and I'll also wear them to the beach. Then a second pair of sneakers, and then also just some gym shoes because I want to have them just in case. Everything else is in the bag. I think I need to rearrange a couple of things to actually fit the shoes. So let's give that a go so we can finish packing.
I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way.
The suitcase is zipped, I'm not opening it. I forgot to film myself like finishing packing it, but I'm not opening it because that was like a game of Tetris. It was extremely hard. If you don't know what Tetris is, I feel old. But anyway, I got it all packed. It's in the suitcase. It's ready to go. It only ended up being like 42 pounds, which I think is perfectly fine. My carry-on probably would have been just as heavy because if I was taking a carry-on, the things that would be coming out of the bag would be clothing, not toiletries and things like that, which are probably heavier. I was able to do my curling iron and the power rack's over there. Work with it. It has the 120 to 240, so I'm all good, which is nice because then I don't have to worry about the heatless curls and things like that because they never work for me, guys. I try every time. I just sleep like a maniac. I don't really know. I got my rain stuff in there, so I brought an umbrella and my rain jacket as well. So all of that is packed. It's ready to go. All my clothes, all my shoes, all that fun stuff. The only thing that I had to take out was my pair of jeans. So I might put this in my personal item and I'll just wear them off the plane because I do want to bring them. I do have the expanding option on the suitcase, but I don't want to have to use it if I don't need to, especially because if I do need it, it's going to be on the way home. So there's definitely no room in this suitcase. It's going to be tough. But let me finish putting together my personal item and charging the last couple of things, and I'm going to get changed and I'm ready to go. I would have known that the hardest part of this entire thing was figuring out what the heck I was going to wear on the plane. But I didn't. I am just wearing the same black top I had on before, and I'm wearing little yoga pants. I know they say not to do that in Europe, but I'm going on the airplane and I'm gonna change when I get off. It is what it is. I can't be bothered with it. It's an 8 p.m. flight. I'll be fine. Then I have my leather jacket just because I don't want to actually end up bringing that extra sweatshirt just because it's going to be an extra thing to carry around with me when I'm going from place to place. And it is pretty warm. So I really only want one jacket type thing with me. And then I have on my shoes. Oh gosh. But bag is packed. Also, I've never worn these shoes outside, which is probably not a good thing. That's the only reason why I'm wearing them in my apartment. Personal item is packed. I put in my chargers, all that fun stuff. And this is it. This was the most chaotic packing video I've ever filmed because I have never gone to Italy and I'm hoping that I get there and everything is fine. If I need something, I'll figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not do what I did and pack the day you're leaving because it's just not worth it. Makes your life so much harder than it needs to be. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Think about hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss the upcoming Italy vlogs. Hopefully I could do that as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.